Hi, welcome to my channel, Vailani Creations. I'm Wendy. Today we'll be doing an earring tutorial. We'll be going over how to make these beautiful earrings. It should take you 10 to 15 minutes to make a pair. And then you can change up the beads to, so here I use pink beads with a teardrop crystal. Then you can even use some rainbow colors and turn it into this, right? And if you're looking for other easy earrings to make, I do have a shorts tutorial on these earrings. So the way you make them is very similar to this, right? But instead of the chains, you're just adding the leaf pendants. And then I have these. It's a shorts tutorial on these earrings. These, I labeled them 4-minute earrings because it really does only take 4 minutes or maybe even faster. But they're so easy, but so cute. And here's one with a bead. I make them the exact same way, but you can see how they turn out slightly different depending on the beads that you use. All right, so we'll move on and learn how to make this today. To make this earring, here are the materials and tools you'll need. I am using slightly different beads, but the concept is the same. Tools wise, we need a round nose plier, a wire cutter, and a chain nose plier. We also need a nylon plier. The top of this is made with nylon so that when you use it to smooth out and straighten out the wire, it will not scratch the wire. We also need something to shape the wire into a circle. If you don't have this at home, that's fine. You can use anything that is round at home, and you'll see why in a minute. This is the material we need to make one earring. So to make a pair of earring, you'll need twice the amount of material that I'm showing here. This is a 20 gauge wire and it's 5 inches long. We'll need some crystals and 3 chains. First chain is 2.5 inches long. Second chain is 1 3/4 inches long. And the last chain is 1 1/8 inches long. We also need an air wire and jump ring. First, let's start by smoothing out and straightening up this wire using a nylon plier. And then we're going to form the circle. Okay, so you just put it around like this and bend it. And you can see I have more wires in the circle, but that's fine. You just take it and go all the way, forming every part of the wire on the circle. Okay, I mentioned earlier that you can use any circle shape in your house, and that is because we are using 20 gauge wires here. After you form the circle, it kind of bounces back and it becomes bigger. See, it's bigger than the circle that I use. That's why it's important to cut your wires 5 inches long. That way, after you form the circle, even after it bounces back, both circles are still the same size. Let's add in the beads. First, we add the pink one, then the crystal, and another pink one. And now we add the shortest chain. The chain's a little bit trickier because you have to add it to both sides. You add it to one side first. And now we slide the beads and the chain to the other end so that the chain is long enough to reach this end. And now you add in chain. Okay, so we just added our first set of beads and chain. Now we repeat and add in a pink bead, another pink bead on the other side, and we add in the second longest chain. So we add it to one side first, and then we slide the beads and the chain to the other side so that the chain is long enough to reach this end, and add it in. Here I have my finger pushing in on the wire so that the beads don't fall off while I'm trying to add this chain in. we'll repeat the step one more time. Add a bead to one side and then another one to the other side. And we'll add the longest chain. This chain is longer, so it's easier to reach the other side of the earring. Here I was making my first loop, but I was out of frame, so let's speed this up and see how I make the loop in the next frame. To make the loop, I put the edge of the wire on the round nose plier and I bend it into a circle. And if I just leave it like this, you can see, while part of it is around, the other side is still kind of straight. So I always put it back in the round nose plier and bend it backward a little. And now it looks round like this. Here you can see how it's not straight, but that's okay. This is half hard wire, so you're able to move it around and straighten it out. And that's the best part about working with half hard wires. It keeps its shape, but also not too hard to move around. And now it looks like this. Now take the chain nose plier and bend both loops. You can see here that there's still a little bit of a gap between the two loops. That's okay. Use the chain nose plier and straighten it a little bit more this way. Open up the jump ring and then put this in, and you can put the earring hook at the same time. And just close the jump ring. Okay. And there you have it. We have this earring completed. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Moving forward, I'll be making one tutorial each week, or at least one tutorial. I'll try to make more if I have time, but at least one longer tutorial each week. In the meantime, I do have some tutorials in my shorts. Feel free to check those out. And if you like any of them but want to see a longer video of those earrings, feel free to leave me a comment as well. Alright, then I'll see you next time and have a great day. Bye.